Are you just filled with anxiety and worry about a new relationship or a relationship that's been going on for a while? Stick around, I'm going to talk about that. Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to So How Does That Make You Feel? My name is Kyle Summers, back with another video. I'm going to try to help you and your partner again find a better version of themselves. So this video is all about anxiety in relationships. Whether it's a new relationship or it's an existing relationship, anxiety can really occur and be problematic at any stage, but I've noticed that it seems to happen a lot more frequently and much more intensely in the initial stages of the relationship. I'd like to thank Ashley for suggesting this video topic for me. I really could talk about anything and everything that comes to my mind, but that may not be relevant to you, the viewer. So I love it if you comment down below, message me on Facebook, wherever you deem appropriate. Let me know what kind of video topic would be useful for you, and I'll make a video on it. Oh, see how that works? You suggest something, I make a video. Suggest something, I make a video. You see the relationship here? I need y'all to give me feedback, so I thank you. So with that said, anxiety, where does it come from? Well, what I've noticed is that it a lot of times will come from one or two places in terms of within the relationship. You've been hurt deeply in the past, or you just had a history of relationships that just didn't pan out, failures, and these experiences have shaped your beliefs about yourself, about others, about relationships in general, that causes you to automatically interpret certain things as something you should be afraid of, and that's what you roll with. And if you don't check these automatic interpretations, these automatic thoughts, what's going to end up happening is you're just going to accept it as fact and you're going to act accordingly. So in a lot of ways, the automatic thoughts that we have that stem from past times of being hurt is self-protecting. We believe that if we can anticipate the pain that we believe is going to happen, it's going to hurt less when it does actually happen. Okay? So let me give you an example. I believe that no matter what my partner says, he or she cannot be trusted. Everything is right in the world, nothing could go wrong. The hell you looking at on your phone? In that situation, you saw how a small little notification sound and a little smile caused me to interpret that as the dude cheating on me. Alright? And I got all the evidence I need from that right there. And so, boom, you're busted. But what was that? Was it necessarily evidence that you needed to determine that your partner is up to no good? Or could it just been any other thing that could have happened on their phone from the freaking internet? Could have been a meme, could have been a picture of a cat, could have been a new video from the famous YouTuber that does the So How Does That Make You Feel series? These kind of beliefs that we have can really create a sense of self-fulfilling prophecy and really cause us to self-sabotage our relationships. Because what's going to happen is you're going to behave in a way that is in accordance with what you believe. Okay, so again, you believe that something's wrong, they're up to no good. Could be that you believe that they don't love you. Could be a number of different beliefs that are swimming around in your head, and you began to behave in a way that is going to actually cause the relationship to drift apart and possibly ultimately fail, to where you'll look at it and say, oh, see, I told you, I'm unlovable, or men can't be trusted, women can't be trusted. Another area that you would want to consider in terms of why it is that you're experiencing anxiety in a relationship is, what are your expectations of that relationship? Do you expect your partner to like every post on Facebook? Do you have it in your head that if they don't click the like button, that they must not love you? And when you don't see them like a certain post or a picture or something, do you have this little silent conversation in your head that says, yeah, they don't love me. No, that's all I needed to know. Just like me waiting on my wife to like my YouTube videos.
5 hours later.
Hey babe, whether you're aware of it or not, we tend to have very high expectations of our partner in relationships. Do you expect your partner to make you happy? Is that an expectation that you have, is I will be happy in this relationship? Because no one's responsible for your happiness, only you are. Are you aware of your own expectations? Do you know the expectations of your partner? If not, you should.
But I want you to be at my constant beck and call, 24 hours a day.
You should understand those expectations, and they should be clearly communicated, and you should allow yourself the opportunity to question whether your expectations are realistic or not. We often have super high expectations of others that they cannot meet, or sometimes they shouldn't meet, such as your own happiness. Do you expect your partner to fulfill your happiness? No. That's not their responsibility. That's yours. But a lot of times we go into relationships thinking, oh, I'll get in this relationship and I'll be happy. It'll be my everything. No. No, you're giving way too much control to another person, and that's just setting you up. It's just completely setting you up. Again, no one is responsible for your own happiness. You are. And expectations change. They change from the beginning of the relationship to the middle stages. Even as you grow old together, expectations will change, and it's important that you constantly communicate those things so your partner is aware. One important thing, and it's going to sound a little counterintuitive, is lower your expectations. Okay? Lower them close to zero as you possibly can. Try to see a new face every time you wake up in the morning. Because if you can lower your expectations, chances are you're going to put them in a realm that makes them achievable, makes them realistic. It's also incredibly important to note that anxiety is extremely normal, especially anxiety in a relationship, because there's so much uncertainty. You got two people, and people are inherently unpredictable. And not only that, you have circumstances that are outside of y'all's control that may cause the relationship to not work out. Could have been the right person at the wrong time, or the wrong person at the right time. A lot of different factors go into whether or not a relationship is successful or not. Communicate your fears. Sounds crazy, but yeah, talk about them. Okay? The receiver of that communication, don't be defensive. Hear them, understand them, respect that their fears are valid, because even if you don't agree to the fact that they're entitled to being afraid of whatever it is that they want to be afraid of. If you'd like to have a little bit more understanding of how to demonstrate this, hey, I'll put a link in the description to give you another video where I talk about just that, communicating with your partner, demonstrating understanding and respect for what they're feeling. If you're struggling with old wounds from a previous relationship, you may want to talk to a therapist about that. Because no matter how long time it's been since that relationship, the beliefs that you carried with you to that new relationship are still going to be there. Just by the simple passage of time, it's not going to eradicate your belief system. Those are things that we carry with us until we decide that we're going to change those beliefs. Okay, so that might be something to consider if old wounds are preventing you from truly enjoying your relationship. You may want to talk to somebody about that. You may want to come into couples counseling, so that way you have a third party that can kind of help you communicate these things and create an environment where you feel safe and the partner feels safe, and y'all can discuss these things openly in a healthy manner. So just to recap, anxiety is normal. Understand your beliefs. Understand how you're interpreting information that you're getting. Lower your expectations, communicate early and often, and if you need to, talk to a therapist and see if you can get a little more clarity and understanding in what it is that you're going through. Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know about it. Like the video, comment down below, give me new video suggestions. I'd greatly appreciate that. And subscribe to my channel, because, well, because you're awesome and I'm awesome, and so therefore we're a match made in heaven. Alright guys, so catch y'all next time. Have a good one. Bye.